I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average when you're really the plan.
ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. The Lady of Soul recipients performing this Sunday over there at State Farm Arena with the R&B Experience. It's supposed to be an electric stroll down memory lane with amazing acts and artists.
It's gonna be lit.
This is gonna be a situation. Queen of Tia.
Well, I want to know what the heck is going on. I mean, I hear y'all been keeping little secrets about what y'all wearing on the red carpet.
There you go.
First it was that. Then it was y'all's promoter allegedly threatened Latosha's husband, which is why she's not touring with y'all. Then it was the the solo gospel album. Then it was IG model Unique Voucher allegedly having a baby with Rocky Vivens, and then it came up that Unique's page was allegedly hacked. So I want to know what is true to you and what is false to you.
Oh my goodness.
Well, first let me say, we don't really know what's going on in their bedroom, in their personal business.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
So we won't, we don't know.
We don't have no comment.
We don't
on
know.
that.
We just as confused as y'all.
They always throw a tip in it though, every time.
I know,
Like even the girl
yes.
herself was like, I am, Xscape. I'm like, why are you even bringing up the group? This is a personal matter.
Yes,
So,
please, thank you. Can you please repeat it again for the people in the back?
But that's probably one of the harsh things about being a group. I guess being in a group and female groups. It gets messy.
And I would like to say, let me just go on record and say, my girl Candy does not know this lady.
I don't know that lady. They went and pulled up a picture that this lady took with me in 2018.
Oh, the Lady Unique?
Yes, I went to her page just like everybody else. Like, what the hell? She took a picture with me. I do not know that lady, so y'all can stop circulating that photo. It was a random date. I guess she saw me somewhere and took a picture with me. I do not know her.
So, okay, where are we? She's clearly not here. Is she going to be on stage Sunday?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
She's working on this gospel solo project.
So are y'all on speaking terms? Are y'all talking? What's going on?
Ooh, that was a straight.
Oh, that's great.
answer.
I like
That
it.
was a straight
Okay, come on,
answer.
Latia with Big Tigger.
I'm just gonna be honest and say that she and I never really communicate. I'm gonna speak for myself.
Okay.
We don't really communicate. We haven't really communicated in months. I mean, on the show, I guess we, it was a lot of arguing when we were filming during the summer.
And it shouldn't have been. It should have been a better moment than what we experienced on the show. I know a lot of people saying, "Oh, this is just a gimmick for the show." This isn't a gimmick. Like what y'all seeing taking place right now, this is real life. We're not trying to promote no show.
Right.
This is like real life that's happening. That you know what I'm saying? That sisters are going through.
Sadly.
But to set the record straight, when it came to the mess about the dress, Candy, Tiny, nor myself said anything about the dress. We actually thought she looked really beautiful. My sister looked beautiful in her dress.
She did.
She did.
So, and then to say that the memo wasn't given, Tiny had a conversation.
What? Yeah. Me and her had a conversation the night before. We was just leaving rehearsal, and she asked me what everybody was wearing. Everybody was wearing, and I told her, I said, I just told her that Tamika had a red dress because I was like, well, Candy has rose gold. I have on like a clear crystal type dress, and Tamika has a red dress on. She was like, a red dress? She's gonna stand, it's gonna look a mess. We're not gonna look cohesive, and we're not gonna look like a group, but whatever. And I was like, well, maybe we can get her to change her dress, but I don't know, Tamika's stubborn, and she may not want to change because they say she looks so good in it. And then I asked her, I said, well, what color do you have on? She said, I'm wearing gold. I said, oh, well, damn, we might need to make Tamika change her dress, but I don't know. So the next day, I guess, her and the stylist, because I told him, I said, Tasha's wearing gold. So he was like, dang, Tamika going to stand out. Let me see if we can get her to change her dress. So Tamika comes in my room, but she has on a dress the same color as us. And I'm like, oh, wow, you changed your dress. I didn't think they was going to get her to do it.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Tasha comes out with this green dress. And like, T, you told me you had a gold dress on. She was like, well, you know, I thought it was, but it has gold stuff and this, and I'm just like, okay.
But we didn't mind. You know, at that time we were being honored. So it really wasn't about the dress.
It didn't matter, you know, to us. But I did, but we, you know, we was trying to be like rose gold, silver, you know, in that lane.
We didn't realize that it was going to blow up to be as big of a deal as it was. And I think more than anything, we just kind of hate that the whole dress situation kind of overshadowed the fact that we were getting the award. It was more talk about the dress than it was about the award itself. And that was like a lifetime achievement for us. So nobody wanted that. At the end of the day,
well, I just think that maybe she shouldn't have said I didn't get the memo, because that was not true.
It gave the impression like we purposely did that, but that's not true.
You know,
and our stylist had sent pictures of the original dresses that we all
and
had.
actually they sent him a picture of her dress, like just a tail of
just
it.
the material.
So he couldn't see what the dress looked like. They just sent a tail of it, like
they didn't want us to see what she was
it.
wearing. They sent a piece of her material.
In the picture, it kind of looks a little goldish.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we didn't care that she had a different dress. We were just happy that we were all there and being honored. We didn't care. It was the fans that made a big deal.
I was gonna say, I think the optics of 1, 2, 3 looking uniform and then her off to the end didn't help the. Like if she, it's just the way that y'all stood. Not that it was on purpose.
Well, regardless of where she said
it's no middle in 4 people. There's no middle. So either where she was going to be, no middle.
Last thing that lots of people are paying attention to was in your acceptance speech, Tiny.
Okay, let's talk about the acceptance speech, because honestly, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just looking at the mic. I was, you know, from where I was kind of leaning over trying to talk to the mic. I was not excluding her. I said, my ladies, you know what I'm saying? Even though it did, I saw it and I said, damn, it do look a little crazy. That was not, you know, I had no ill will, no.
I don't think so either, because you're known to be like the peacemaker of the group, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you're kind of like the glue.
Yeah, and Tasha, you know, me and Tasha are probably the closest. We are the closest in the group. So, like, as far as with these ladies, you know what I'm saying? They, you know, right now, well.
They haven't been communicating. Nobody's communicating until the time.
Right, so me and her communicate the most, and we share rooms together, like dressing rooms and stuff. So we're together all the time. So I have no reason to shade her, even though, you know, I don't know about her speech. You know what I'm saying? But
so Tamika, this is your blood.
I was just gonna say that.
Tamika, this is your blood, Tamika.
I got sisters, so I know how that is. You know, having, you know, sibling upsets or whatnot. Is your mom trying to make y'all get back on the same page?
If you go down that way and walk down the hall, it's a break room on your right.
She's choking right now. She needs some water. We're gonna get you some water, sis.
It's a lot of the things that you guys are asking about. That's why we don't really try to comment too much, because a lot of those things are going to play out in the show, and you're going to be able to see it all for yourself. So it's not like, you know, we don't really like to, you know, add to the fire or add to the flames or whatever. We just feel like you'll see.
And honestly, I can't wait to show. The show can't come fast enough. With all the things that's been said, I just want y'all to see for yourself.
Yeah.
So,
right.
I mean, because, you know.
So, okay. It's your blood, and I'll leave you with this. Is it? You answer first, and everybody else can answer individually.
Okay.
Is it fixable?
What fixable?
The situation.
I mean, I'm not mad at my sister. I love my sister, and I'm always here for her. Just like the group, we're here for her.
Yeah.
It's not the personal problems that we're having as a family should have never been spoken on, but she decided to speak on it to clear her name, saying that because people were saying, well, your sister didn't tell you about this, your sister didn't tell you, and then she's like, well, I'm not talking to my sister because she disrespected my mama, which was a lie. And so that right there in itself, that hurts. You know what I mean? Like, this whole thing is just out of control, but the reality of it, my sister started working on her deal long before we started doing the shows.
Right.
During the show, she has been alienating herself from us. Her manager's called Tiny and said she's booked. And when she's unbooked, they'll let us know.
Oh, wow.
And as far as the rumor about the promoter threatening her husband, the truth of the matter is, he threatened him first. And we have the email.
You said Rocky threatened the promoter?
Yes, first.
Gotcha.
So when I presented the girls' information or whatever, we called the promoter, and he was like, you know, the reason why in other words, the reason why I didn't retaliate to that threat is because of y'all. So she took that as a threat, but he threatened the promoter first. And
Got it.
All right, well,
Life
it's
is
a
short.
lot.
Well,
It's crazy.
missing pieces of the story
crazy.
being
It is
told,
crazy.
Right.
and we haven't said our piece because at the end of the day, we love Tasha and we don't want to
Love
be
her.
going back and forth on the internet trying to bash each other like it's crazy.
Right.
So we just wait, and you know we're trying to wait. I'm telling you now. I mean, if it keeps going on, I don't know how much I can hold. But
I don't really want to say that. And I just say, I'm just getting tired of being blamed for everything.
it's always your
Like,
fault.
I was like, if anything
always Candy,
happened, it's like Candy did this or Candy made them do that. I didn't make anybody do anything. If anybody remembers, I was not, you know, trying to do anything. They, you know, were more so the ones that saying, let's do the show. So I wasn't trying to make my girls do shows without her. It was her choice not to do the shows. And to be clear, this promoter is the same promoter that promoted the show last Christmas when Tiny and I missed the show because we had got COVID.
I remember that.
So we were obligated
Right.
to make up to that show. She was supposed to make it up with us. So it wasn't like
a whole new show.
yeah, it was like a whole new show. We knew we had to make up the show with the promoter. He just threw in a couple extra shows so there could be some money made and
Right.
us not just losing money by doing a show that we had to make up.
Well,
You get what I'm saying? So
I
let's
just
be
wanna
clear
say,
on that.
As a fan of Xscape and as a fan of all of y'all individually in your solo careers, your reality shows, whatever you do, I'm always here for it. And I love y'all, so I want y'all to continue to love on each other because you just never know.
Yes,
Life is short. I think about groups like the Migos and how Takeoff was taken away so soon.
Yes.
And you just
So
never
sad.
know.
While
what days
while
are
some of
left.
them were
So
beefing, right?
while they were beefing. So if it could be a perfect world and I could have it my way, I would love to see all four of you back together again. And I would love to see y'all make up.
Yeah, we're waiting. Whenever she's ready to come back and do shows with us, we're waiting. We didn't stop her from doing the show. She stepped back. And it wasn't just because of this show. It was another show with a different promoter that she didn't. Her, they say she booked up. She working on her solo project, and we give her. You know, everybody have talents. All our talents not attached to each other.
You know what
so
y'all
we're
gotta do?
definitely
You know what
supporting
y'all
her
gotta do?
solo deal.
All y'all gotta call it one time and just say, "What?" I understand. But y'all gotta say it like that now.
Yeah.
What?
So, and let me just say this, you know, I don't want to really go back and forth with the drama overall, like what he said. It's nothing, I want people to know, there is nothing wrong with her doing a solo
There's
project.
nothing wrong
Because
with it.
people are like, well, why can't she? We definitely support her in all her
really
solo
right.
endeavors. In anything that she want to do, you know what I mean?
Right.
And we all have solo separate things that we do, so it's not a big deal about that. When we come together, let's come together. I just don't want us to publicly, at the end of the day, Xscape is like a legacy that we can keep going forever and ever. And so that's why we still do shows, because it's like we want to keep the name of Xscape alive.
Absolutely.
And we're going to hold it down.
Yes,
Yes,
And
you
you're
do.
going to see on Sunday
Let me say,
that it goes down.
I love y'all
It goes
individually. I love you collectively.
Exactly.
I hope it all works out. They'll be on stage this Sunday along with Jimmy Martin, who's your host for the evening. Over there at State Farm Arena. R&B experience is going to be lit. It's a situation. I love you all. Happy holidays.
Happy holiday.
Happy holidays.
And we'll be back. It's it's WVEE Atlanta. Right here on V1.
I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average when you're really the plan.